one of the big things coming in was I noticed that there was no throwing program. Kids were coming in sore arms after 3 or 4 days of throwing. There was no weightlifting program. Conditioning was non-existent. So what we did as a group and as a whole is we instituted an off-season, preseason, off-season weightlifting program as well as an in-season weightlifting program. We work very closely with our trainer here to ensure that our throwing program's on par with what it needs to be. I go to clinics, I go to camps. I still go to camps. I may not go as a player anymore, but I still go to camps to make sure that I'm on par with what I need to do. I reach out to a lot of colleagues that I know, and I send our throwing program out there, say, okay, every kid's different. So that was the big thing. It's the preparation part and the health part was first, and then it was getting the kids in to hit. Small groups early in the year, then big group as we proceed to go along throughout the course of the year. The conditioning part is the way we run practices. Conditioning for the most part is done in game. We don't have to go back and do extra conditioning after practices because we go game speed 100% during practice. And we try to keep in game as much as possible. Then we can slow it down and instruct and then go. We believe that if you teach a kid once, then you show him, and then you allow him to apply it, and then you allow him to perfect it. That's the progress that we try to take. You got to show him first, and you got to teach him. We don't believe in telling a kid to do anything. That's one thing that I teach my coaches. Do not tell a kid to do something. You have to show him how to do something. And that's why it's very important for us here is our coaches understand that we're all on the same path and that they understand what we're trying to do. And our coaches will get on a tee and they'll hit. Our coaches will get off the bump and hit and throw. I'll get down. I'll put catcher's gear and get down with our catchers and block with them if I have to. But for our program that continued on that path upward, it's getting in and setting a structure where they're going to be able to learn. And that's the biggest thing, because you can tell kids, do this, do this, do this, but if you're not showing them, you'll never be successful. Our players will never be successful. And that, from a baseball perspective, is our biggest tool, is the ability to show these kids what they need to do and how to do it.